Welcome back to Everton TV. Listen, guys, this is like a news video, really. It's just news coming out from Sky Sports. I've just got some news there. Anyway, I'll obviously news that apparently Liverpool, Tottenham, and a few of us big top clubs, top 4 teams that join this new league has come out. I'm going to league, mate. Well, so you know what? Listen, guys, not ever do. Listen, guys, I'll try to control myself, right, for this, because this shot really annoys me, so I'll try to control. I'll try to control, okay? Cause I'm not going to swear. I'll try to. Again, so obviously, it's breaking news that UEFA and FIFA. I'm not saying about those, but I'm not going to say anything about them because one, I get hot water. I'm saying about FIFA and that have announcements due to the top 6 clubs in plans in our European Super League. Now, tell me, guys, do you think this? So, guys, listen, guys, only thinking, what the hell is Super League? Now, I don't understand that. I know there was something a few years back of it doing it, but I think my dad told me it didn't work out or something like that. I think like UEFA, they tried doing it. I think like these clubs, right? These clubs need to be dragged down. Take the points off them. Take the money. Take the points off them. So you know what? And even goes as far as take league titles away from them. I'm talking about certain teams across the park, and I'm not going to say they are. A certain team across the park, right? Who, by the way, don't deserve that title because, well, as I never told you, I don't like them, and I'm not going to because I don't like them. You know. Anyway, I'm gonna kind of deal with that because I'll be getting angry. So yeah, in the Super League, and obviously, and the teams are included. Obviously, so I think the teams in that league obviously are included. It's certain teams across the park. Obviously, teams like Liverpool. I wanted to swear them, but I didn't. So you know. So obviously, then obviously teams like Liverpool, Man United, which is just wow. And then obviously Arsenal. I never knew they were in the top 4 teams. You know, so you know what? So you know what I mean. So you know what? So you know what? As I said, I don't mean disrespect to Arsenal. So you know, as I never told you, I didn't mean any disrespect to Arsenal or Tottenham. So you know, obviously Man United, Arsenal, Chelsea. Wow, do you think more than that? Obviously Arsenal, Chelsea, Man City, the biggest of them all, Man City. Then obviously Tottenham. Again, you know, it's yeah. So you know what? Me personally, I think this Super League that somehow UEFA and FIFA have come up with, I think this. So you know what? I think this. So you know what? I think this European Super League is the most stupidest idea I've heard in my entire life. Who the hell said, "Oh, let's go make a Super League"? European, like, this someone's go, "Oh, this." Go, as soon as we're going to do something, go, oh, so I can't do it. So you know what? I think, like, why the hell are fans who have fans who have been supporting? I feel like, I mean, I say it speaking of things that fans I don't like, but, you know, fans anyway. So you know what? Like, if you're a fan of Liverpool or Man City, any club on that I've said there, you know, if you're any fan, you can't go watch the team play in the European Super League. Like, well, you might. So you know what? Well, right? If they have decided to do this and go, you know what? We're going to make all these. You know, we're going to make football a heartless, soulless business. A heartless, soulless business. Football's not worth watching because, well, you know, if you're going to do that, you might. So you know what? You basically gone out and killed football for life. So you know what? You've just gone out and killed football for life. You really have gone that far and go, you know what? Let's just kill football for life. You've just done that. So you know what? I mean, that's never told you. Okay, so you know what? So you know what? So you know what? Because I was actually, so you know what? I mean, when I was a kid, right? So you know what? Right now, so you know what? When I was a kid, right? I grew up watching Everton because I did, and that's hence why I came an Evertonian, obviously. But you know what? I just think, so you know what? There's clubs in Premier League, likes of us, likes of Burnley, Fulham, Newcastle, even there's teams like that in this league these teams going out. You're basically saying, you know what, like this, so you know what, you're basically saying that the Premier League is not a good league since rugby league. Well, the Premier League, by the chance, is the biggest league I feel like the Premier League is the biggest league in world football, right? Because it really is. So I think like it's not. So I feel like the Premier League is the biggest league. So I think like the Premier League obviously is the biggest league in world football because it is. But again, just from when I sit, because I was on my computer, I was looking. I was like, I actually looked up. I actually researched this. So you know what? The teams in this, right? You got teams in the top 4 of the Premier League, and I feel like. I think like the other teams obviously in it obviously are. So I think obviously so you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 teams from England, right? Now the other teams are from Europe. Obviously got like I think like you got teams from Spanish League, Serie A. You got other teams from different countries. Again, really annoying. Like you just think like teams from France. I think teams from France are not involved. So I think like other teams in England they're not involved. I think teams from France not involved. Germany not involved. Again, one of the most annoying things that drives me up to the wall for this has got to be why on earth are they doing? Okay, so you know what? Why on earth are football clubs like these doing this horrible thing where where they're basically just killing football off and making more money, and getting. So you know what? Okay, so you know what? It's basically just about more money, about greed, about just everything that obviously Gary Neville and Roy Keane. So you know what? As an Evertonian, I don't. So you know what? As an Evertonian, I don't really ever agree with what Gary Neville says because one, I'm a lifelong Evertonian, as you all know. But you know what? I think what Gary Neville said, the interview thing tonight, I was like, you know what? I told you what Gary Neville said. I think, you know what? They're basically killing football. They really are. And so, I was like, you know what? I think it was like Gary Neville and Roy Keane both said the same thing that I agreed with. I was like, yeah. I was like, you know what? I don't agree with what Gary Neville and Roy Keane said. I was like, that is completely true. You know what? They're killing football. So I think it was Gary Neville and Roy Keane weren't killing football. No. So I think it was Gary Neville and Roy Keane weren't destroying football. No, they were they were making a point. You know what? Right? If you do this, you're gonna kill football off for life. You're not gonna bring back. You're gonna kill football. You're gonna kill football off for life. It's never gonna come back. You're gonna do. That's just doing that. Again, I thought. Listen, guys. I'm sorry about going on rap. But you know what? Listen, guys. Sorry. Okay. Listen, guys. I'm sorry for going on rap, but. Listen, guys. I'm sorry for going on rant, guys, but I've got to go on about this. This is just wrong in every way you can physically imagine. It really is. I just think, right? You got clubs like Liverpool, obviously, who, I mean, I think. Well, I was just gonna say something about that. So you know what? So you know what? I was like, you know what? I think clubs like likes of Liverpool and Man United, right? Clubs like that who got a lot of money. You're basically making them go into a different league because of how much money they have and all that. It actually makes me really angry. I was like, you know what? Listen, guys, I'm keeping cool now, but I think like you have to. So I think I was thinking like, why am I listening? So you know what? The reason why I'm so annoyed by this is because one, I think it's so wrong in a way. So you know what? I still think that this European Super League is so wrong. So you know what? You're basically killing football. And so you know what? Listen, guys, I'm sorry, but it's just wrong as it. So you know what? Listen, I'm sorry for having got it, but you know what? This European Super League is absolutely rubbish. It's not good. It's actually going. So you know what? So you know what? And it's going to absolutely destroy football for life, and it's going to do all that. Obviously, so you know what? I really think this is. So you know what? If football is, I think that's if football wasn't killed for. I think like football wasn't dead away. I think like so I think like football wasn't. Okay, so you know what? I think if football wasn't dead, I think like this would probably kill football. This now, it really would. Guys, I'm not going to manage it because one, I could go after that, but I'm not going to do that because one, they're probably kids or parents watching this, and I don't want them saying, "Oh, why is he swearing?" So that's why I'm not swearing or anything like that, because one, kids might watch it with the mums and dads, and I don't want that. So that's why. But yeah, because I do try to keep it cool, because I don't want to get. I didn't. So you know what, Glad? So you know what? I actually don't want to get angry, so that's why. Yeah, it's a really annoying thing, really, and you know what? It's just really. So you know what? It is a sad day of football when it happens, and so you know what? If I think like this, if this just go ahead and happen, football is officially. I mean, football will officially be killed off for good, and that'll be it. We're killed off. Yeah. There you go, guys. There you go. There's there's my like. So I think there's my rant about this European Super League. You know, yeah, not great, must. So you know what? I feel like okay. So you know what? So you know what? Okay. So you know what? Okay. So you know what? I think obviously now if this does go ahead, right? You know, football will be killed off permanently and stuff like that. So So you know what? You know what? I think obviously pot. So you know what? I think obviously. So you know what? Obviously, apart from that as well. Also, I think like the fans of like these teams here and of other teams in the Premier League and La Liga, Serie A, Championship, Championship, League One, so on, right? You know, they won't be able to watch their teams in So I think you're a fan of any of if you're a Liverpool fan of Man United, or Arsenal, or any of the fans of the club mentioned there. You know, you won't be able to go out. Won't be able to go and watch your team play out. I think like wherever they're gonna hold this European Super League. I just don't get it. So imagine it the other thing like European Super League like that. You just can't get that. Like you don't want them. So you know what? Even Gary Neville said. I mean, even Gary Neville, who is, he's a Man United supporter, obviously, and he basically said, and he doesn't want to say. Like he says, football should not be about money. It should be about passion of football or the game and stuff like that. But yeah. Listen, guys, I'm not going to go into too much because one, a lot of people are probably doing a bit rants about the video. I think I've done mine. Obviously, guys, I think like a few people of Everton YouTubers like me are probably doing a bit more. I think like Everton she's done hers. I've done mine now, and obviously I think like I think obviously Network Mikey he's done one. And I've done mine now. So yeah. Obviously, first, obviously, do you think this European Super League is good? Do you think it's bad? Do you think you're a fan of Liverpool or any club like that? You know, do you think it's good, is it bad for your team or anything like that? Obviously, it's facebook.com/Everton TV. Share it, give a like, leave comments, subscribe to Everton TV at youtube.com. So.